Season of the Seraph. Blistering Slipstream. Fabrication emboldens fulfillment. The afternoon sun waned over the outskirts of the Elixni quarter as Rem lay beneath the sparrow, a veneer of grease coating her palms. The Titan rubbed the sweat from her brow and watched the young Elixni beside her place the final piece. The pair stood and surveyed their handiwork, a gleaming sparrow built from the ground up. "I can't believe it's done," Itzelis breathed. Her shoulders puffed with pride as she started the engine. "Do you think my sister will be pleased?" "A master mechanic like her?" Rem asked. "I don't know what she'd be more impressed by, the engine or the amazing kid who built it. So, ready for a test run?" Itzelis practically pounced on the vehicle's seat and listened intently as the Titan explained the basics of steering and acceleration. "And then, if you ease into it with the hand grips, you can coast 4. Itzelis clasped the grips hard. "Would." The sparrow sped full blast into the Elixni quarter, Itzelis hanging on for dear life. "Should have started with explaining the brakes," Rem sighed before chasing after her. Itzelis regained her footing and banked left, past an open-air market, past the blurred figures of shoppers and merchants alike, only to skid wildly and splash into a fountain, sending a plume of water flying high. She caught a glimpse of embroidered feathers on a hunter's cloak as he dodged the wall of water. His ghost, however, was not so lucky. "You left me!" the ghost shrieked, shell dripping, as Itzelis raced on and over the remains of a crumpled building, her apology lost to the wind. The sparrow lurched forward, and as it caught air, Itzelis felt it. Exhilaration, weightlessness, calm. She finally felt the sparrow as an extension of her body, the contrails floating behind her in the breeze. Then she saw the massive ether tanks looming on the ground below. She tried to trigger the boost. Nothing. Grimacing, she thrust her strafed moments before gravity took control and fishtailed past the tanks, where a Titan bent low was feeding a flock of the city's birds. She drifted around him in a flurry of pigeon wings. As the dust settled and her sparrow came to a halt, the hulking Titan stood bewildered, encircled by dark green splatter art newly bestowed by his birds. He laughed heartily as a breathless Rem approached. "Did you see that? Such skill and reflex, and so young. We must introduce her to Marcus. She is extraordinary," he exclaimed. Itzelis sat gleefully, and Rem's eyes shined with pride. "She sure is."